OBS says we are live, so I'm gonna start the music. Open up YouTube, my channel. Of course, it starts me off with that screen lock, and also quality is just 360p is fine. Yeah, 65% battery isn't too bad. Alrighty. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Modpack development stream. So there have been some changes. First off, I have lost regenerations. I did not actually freaking regenerate, but my stopwatch is now down 1 extra regeneration from what I had last time, and I died before I could regenerate, so now I know, don't have more than 1 regeneration on you unless you expect to really get screwed over. Yikes. Anyway, hopefully everyone's day is going well. Right now, I have been spending some time doing a little bit of setup just to sort of make everything, I guess, as it should be. I do have a circle generator that I've been using. I'm going to continue using that circle generator. It's that oval pixel generator. I can link to it in chat if I really need to. Oh gosh. But the main thing with that was that it can be a little hard to follow that. But I did make the first one's ring, or the first circle's ring, since the idea behind this base right now that we're just sort of doing a playthrough as we develop the pack is Atlantis. So I'm kind of doing a city build style with a, I guess, fantastical modern-esque style. That's the best way I can describe it. But what I do want to do is start working with Mind Tweaker. Now, I have changed up the mods a little bit, so a lot of the stuff is still the same. I've done a handful of updates. But I'm actually going to go into pause screen because I don't trust my base right now. That's why I have the 3 high walls and the doors right now. But I have added, what did I add? I now have Chisel and Clarity. I didn't add Chisel before because I was unsure whether or not I wanted it, but I do now. Fuck it, I'm just gonna add Chisel. Clarity allows you to see better underwater. I need that, especially on my personal computer, because of the fact that the way that water is being rendered is not very great, and I usually use the clear water option when I use Optifine, and I'm not doing Optifine in this pack because I'm treating this as a normal development pack. So I'm not adding any additional mods that aren't intended to be in the pack. I added Colytra because Elytra being buffed a little bit is kind of a good idea in my opinion. What else did I add? I added Ding, just because that's nice and useful. I added Ender Tanks because I realized I forgot that. I intended to include it, but didn't. I also added Expanded Equivalence, which makes Project E better. There's also I added Heroic Armory. If I didn't already mention that, I think. But But basically, Heroic Armory is a mod that adds additional swords and stuff from a bunch of popular media and what have you. I also added mini coal. That's what I was trying to say. Mini coal. I removed just another processing attempt, or JOKA, whatever it actually stands for, because it was conflicting with mini coal, because it adds these coal nuggets and you don't want to use them because they're pointless at being there. I also added modular power suits because I wanted to add another thing that you could do with armor that was late game. Then did I not already have no night vision flashing? Regardless, it's in here. I added not enough wands because I found that I actually kind of want them. There's a lot of building tools in this pack, and I wanted to say, just screw it, add more. And since there's already a building one in that, I'm not adding better builder's wands. In addition to the fact that I have Dyer's building gadgets. So I felt like that was enough. I added random things because there's a lot of really cool, useful things in there. What else? Did I add anything else? I added the weirding gadget. That's what it was. And I've removed world edit and thermal cultivation as well. I also added tool belt, and uppers, and waystones, and wither crumbs. Those are the other things. So there are a lot of cool, useful little additions, neat ones that are just intended to be kind of aesthetic. I mean, the wither crumbs is intended to play off of head crumbs and add more compatibility such to it. For the most part, storage stores extras. That's another thing that I added that I didn't think about. Storage stores extras. Hey, Noe, how you doing? So there's a lot of really cool, useful little things that I have added that I have plans to try and use. But another addition that I have made, I was planning on making it anyway, was Craft Tweaker. So normally in Minecraft mod packs, you get mods that do cross-mod compatibility and integration. But in most mod packs, what you wind up actually seeing, the published ones anyway, is that there's some sort of changes to make mods play off each other or have, especially in quest-based ones, have them actually be gated behind each other so that you can't just start doing something before you unlock it. Like, let me go look up thermal. So with thermal expansion, you have this really basic recipe. It's just copper, golden redstone, bricks, which you can make really early on, and tin and iron, and glass. You don't even need diamonds to be able to make this. That's kind of the intent. Finally here and not at the end of the stream. Well, that's appreciated, Noe. Welcome, how you doing, by the way? So yeah, as I was saying, you don't need diamonds to be able to get this. You technically do need redstone, which is diamond level harvestability, and gold, but you can get away with just an iron pickaxe and make this, which is super cool, which is one of the reasons why I really like thermal expansion. However, there is a big catch with this. In most packs, for instance with immersive engineering, I don't have immersive engineering, instead I'm actually going to be doing it a little bit differently, but this is the most common thing that I can think of. There are mods like immersive engineering or industrial craft that are gated in front of thermal expansion, so you have to get through those in order to be able to make the really powerful, useful thermal machines, because these are super upgradable. That instantly gives them an edge in most tech mods. I'm better, thanks for asking. How are you? I am good. That's good to hear. Day's been kind of lax. I've been able to work on stuff, look through things. I've been doing some debating and considering it on what I'm doing with this pack right now. So, for the most part, I've been trying to trim off fat and add extras that I think will add good things. to my new survival pack. This is sort of a spiritual successor to my old All I Want to Do Survive series. I want to preface, it's in my description of the video, or of the stream, video if you're watching back the recording of it. So the idea that the sort of premise that I'm going through right now is that I want to make some alterations to some tech mod bases like these, the machine frames, and with mechanism, the steel casing is probably gonna stay the same. The intent is you still get the the metallurgic infuser, this one, without needing to have any steel, because this is how you make it in mechanism. And I want to have steel be one of the gates for thermal expansion. I do think that thermal expansion, with how good it really is, will still wind up being one of the later game mods. Though, I do want to also have Ender.io open up right away. So, one of the things that with Ender.io is recently changed, and it's not a bad change, I actually think it's kind of cool, with the machine chassis, is that they have these grains of infinity. Now, these are a little bit annoying to get. They're kind of cool, but they're a little bit annoying, because, as you can see here, I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Firewater? Oh, okay. Oh, that's so that you don't have to waste the tool's durability. Okay, that's kind of clever. Anyway, with the Grains of Infinity, you light bedrock on fire, and you get them with a less than 50% chance. It's, I think, like a 1 in 3 chance or whatever. But, hello, Harper Golan. How are you? With the Grains of Infinity and Ender.io, I think they're okay. I just would prefer that they were the late game requirement, or the later version requirement, instead of the new version requirement. So, with the Industrial Dye Blend, I actually don't know what exactly I want to do with this. I'm thinking that with the Industrial Machine Chassis, I think I want to add a recipe for it so that it's a lot like this, but with steel and Grains of Infinity, just so that it's a little bit more like, oh, here's the simple versions of the machines, you can make these for now. Like Ender.io is like a thermal expansion prototype, if that makes sense. Can I join him? No, this is a in development mod pack. In the future, I kind of want to have a server with this, because that would be kind of cool and fun. Yeah, sadly not. I do want to eventually be able to have a hosted server with this pack. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I kind of need to figure things out. This is kind of a big pack, so I'm going to recommend like 5 gigabytes of RAM for it. If you can actually have that. On most modern computers, you can. 4 gigs is like a minimum. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to run it very well, because Forestry is a beast. Actually, Thaumcraft is also a beast. What was that? Headcrumbs for the wind. Or win. I'm sorry, Harper. But hey, you get to see things in development, and you'll get to, I guess, sort of impact how things go. Possibly. Hey, you could suggest a name for the pack if you really want to. That's another thing that I'm wanting people to see this sort of in development for. Because the pack is sort of up in the air in terms of its name. So I want to figure out a good name for it. Taking community suggestions, because I want to kind of be open about the development. I guess as public as you want to be involved and whatever. So I want to do some stuff with Mind Tweaker Recipe Maker. Now, of course, the problem is I'm in survival, so I'm not necessarily going to be able to do that right now. But I want to do at least a little bit of development and building and actual playing of the game. So, I have gone and organized my stuff. I built some walls. Again, I stated this toward the beginning of the stream. I also need to move this. The first, or the inner ring of the first ring, inner border of the first ring. That's a good way of saying it. Your mic is broken. Is it? How? Explain. America, explain. I actually need to plug in my laptop. Crap. I realized I didn't leave it plugged in. No. Oh god. I go to move my phone and it slides. Alright. 1 second. I can hear him clearly. Alright. Low-tech solution. It keeps breaking out. Really? I was about to say it could be internet, but my stream isn't set to live only, so I'm not sure about that. I don't have any dropped frames or anything. Oh, going loud? I can adjust my microphone, like, where it is relative to my mouth, just to try and, not have it too close. Becoming loud and then quiet. Huh. Could be OBS trying to compensate for the fact that it's detecting my voice very loudly, but I don't know. Why would it be doing that? I don't know. Things went down south when you grabbed your laptop. Oh, no. Alright, crap, I'm kind of scatterbrained. Other changes and stuff. Tree farm right there. I've added a bunch of drawers. Again, the little Modpack changes that I've done. Ooh, I was gonna actually make a player detector system, so I have like a hole underneath the base right here. I made some redstone wiring and tried to use it, but like, it's fine. Okay. Like, it's improved or it's just tolerable? I just want to know. I made a tape measure, I guess. Well, you know how I am, guy. True. That's you. I've also explored a bit. I still don't have a thing that can mine obsidian, but I think I'm gonna solve that now that I think about that. I had diamonds. I actually used some of my diamonds to make... Where is that? Not there. Here. This entity detector, it requires 2 diamonds. It sends out a redstone signal based on the nearby entities found. The problem with this is... I can only make it work for just one of the doors. Just one, based on proximity of whether or not you were in that area. I wanted to have it work in, I guess, sort of a configurable range, like if you were within this distance to this distance, if that makes sense. I subbed. Well, thank you, Harper. Much appreciated. Ooh, I just realized on OBS now I don't have the stream notifications. I will need to fix that. I guess I'll just try to remember it. On my I'm on my laptop now. New setup. I only recently got that volume drop. YouTube sometimes does that. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it is really appreciate. The crap. I'm being scatterbrained. But anyway, the entity detector is not really worth it. I love cyclic, but yeah. We, the community. The moderators that have fun with the community and everything. That sort of thing. Right. So the upgrade base. Signless gems. Here we go. Flint. A flint and a stick. Where's flint? A lot of it. That's fair. That's cool. Base with a diamond, and I get a diamond tip upgrade. And I can use that on my sapphire ruby pickaxe to make it have a harvest level of 3 instead of just 2. Lovely. Now I can toss that in there and throw those sticks in there. And I move along. Like I said. Love. Alright. With this, now I can actually finally, well, first of all, do it from a distance instead of doing it like this, because Carry On, by the way, is a mod that allows you to, well, pick up things. Note how I have slowness from carrying a copper chest. It is configured to also detect items, so like carrying this largely full chest makes me way slower than carrying that mostly empty chest, which is so cool. Is there a Discord? Yes, there is. I believe that is on my About page on my channel if you would like to see it. I should really make a command for Discord. You can link the Discord. I do need to make some commands on Nightbot, so that should really be something I create. Yeah. Actually, a really quick. Okay, I'm tempted just to open a new tab. Commands, custom, or default. Commands, commercial, game, marker. No. There isn't any sort of social promotion command built in, which is sad. But yeah, link the Discord. What else can go in here? I'll just take. Oh, no, not hops, because there is kind of other miscellaneous crap in here. Oh, for crying out loud. I can't carry on the chest from this far, but I can carry on the label. Must be because it detects the label as a whole block. Probably. Despite its hitbox being really tiny and not obtrusive, I don't think it technically has a full hitbox. It's a hitbox, but not under collision blocks. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Flint. Get myself iron, and I can make myself a flint and steel. I do really need to make armor. I don't have enough of any particular good armor gems. Protection. I do have amethyst, which has good protection. I also have iolite. Excuse me. So I can use Amethyst and Iolite. Heliodor has okay durability. Iolite has better durability. Idicolite also has good durability, so I'll use that in my chest plate. Topaz is also pretty good, now that I look at it. Okay. So, what's involved? Armor is overrated. Only kinda. Oh yeah, the Bibliocraft armor stands, which I think can hold items. Or, not hold items. They might not be able to hold items now that I think Mundane Armor Lattice uses flint. I actually can't use that. Any sort of shard. Ooh, fluffy. Ooh. I actually have no fluffy fabric. I joined Yeet. Well, welcome. Yeah, I haven't gotten any fluffy puff. And I haven't mined any chaos essence. So, like, when you make this, though, it does, I believe, make enough to, produce an entire armor set's worth of frames. And then you use the frames to make a helmet, just with whatever the gems you use. However, I just realized this is super. This only takes supercharged. This being regular takes, I think, normal and right supercharged. The mundane, I believe, makes it slightly worse. So usually you want to use this, which does require the fluffy puff. So, what's that? So I need to get fluffy puff, which requires me to get some bone meal. Good amount of fertilizer. Does fertilizer work as normal bone meal? Yes, it does. Now, I can only hope that fluffy puff seeds spawn naturally from grass, because of the fact that I haven't gotten any yet. I know it's supposed to be a little bit harder to get nowadays. But it's kind of to the point of which I really haven't been. Ooh, yes. Fluffy puff seeds, yay! Okay. Now I'm just gonna create some grass around the island, because I can on this slide. Alright. Away then. Fluffy puff. I have delay. I do have my stream on just normal latency, specifically so that I don't have buffering problems with people. So that is something. That will be something to consider. Where? I believe it was on the other side. Yes, it was. Lovely. Fluffy puff. And I got 5. Perfect. Didn't even have to try all that hard. More fluffy puff. And the regular armor lattice requires some kind of shard and 4 iron ingots. Now, what is a really cheap gem that I can sacrifice a lot of? Amber, probably? Alrighty, so now I have a regular tier of all of these, and I can use regardless, I can put that on my pants, and then have the amethyst and the topaz. Protection 6.73. This provides 7.1. I really wish, now that I had thought about it, to have used an iolite and an amethyst. Iolite and a topaz. This also does not have the highest durability in the world. But regardless, it's meant to keep things, good and cheap for me. Durability 230. Yikes. 194. I'll take the Heliodor. I have most of that. This is some real fashion choices I'm making. Oh, this is actually better? Oh. I got this off of a mob, so, This is why I like Mixer more, because it doesn't have a delay. Twitch is trying to be like Mixer, which I'm not pleased about. Green for the win! Alright, so, I will store that at the bottom, and that at the bottom. Flint and steel I will keep there. I still actually have pretty good attack damage on that. If I need to attack things with my pickaxe, I can attack things with my pickaxe. Yeah. I have an okay amount of food. I will take some small food as well. Usually if I have the option of munch food, you know, this kind of thing, I will bring it along. So, let's teleport down to the mine shaft. Actually, I don't have a bucket, do I? Atlantis. Also, I've noticed there's a weird color glitch whenever I teleport somewhere, or whenever I even load in. Whenever it's somewhere that I haven't been, see, it's orange. It's so weird. I didn't even freaking make the. That was dumb of me. Regardless, I have to go. See ya. Have a good night. It was fun having you around. Where, oh where? Is there any water by? I'm just gonna mine some more Heliodor, why not? Gold. Hmm? Ah, onyx. That's what that is. I do need to make a shield now that I think about it. More with this, that's always nice. Just gotta remember that I have vein miner installed and use that. So it's the mining a lot. Ah, lovely. Ooh, I can also get Chaos Ore. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yellowite. Hey guy, reminded me of a VeggieTales song. Oh boy. I really like the new Chaos Ore texture, by the way. That is so cool. I'm just gonna keep on musing about new things as I see them, so like, be warned that that will probably be a very recurring thing that I do. Have I blocked up all the water around? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I did. I think this was me trying to protect myself at one point. Mine up a bunch of cobwebs. Okay, so now I just gotta find a place with a bunch of lava. Babe, hi! Hello, Andrew! Oh, where's my hairbrush? Anyway, hi, Andrew! Hey, baby! Sapphire, lovely. Work at work. That's nice. There's never too much adorableness, Noe. Yay for Cripper Confetti! Ooh, what was that? Yay! Guy, if it comes to you both, there is a thing called Omega Adorableness. I just made that up. Oh, no. That's a good question. He doesn't have any hair. Ugh. Or Omega Adorable Squeer. I meant squee! Squee! I can't take myself seriously. Have I been mining obsidian into here? Yes, I have. Ooh. I do love this mining backpack. Ice Bucket Challenge! Lovely! Ooh. And rare earths. Not what I'm trying to do. His finger might have slipped off on the R instead of the E. I'm thinking I might just want to 170. Yeah. Alright, teleport back to home. It is nighttime, so I will sleep. Yeah, that was not good. That was not good to do. Rock type stuff. I need 10 obsidian? Yes. That's just enough. String there, and mushroom in there. I do have mushroom in here. I have seeds in there, but that's okay. These are edible, so. Have I been putting rare earths in there? Nope, in here. Rail in there, this in there. I think we're gonna actually take out the rail and the chest card. That shouldn't be in there. That should totally be in a completely different place. There you go. Now let's take everything out of the mining backpack. Chaos acquired. Lovely. Gems. That goes in a different chest. All of the ores go in there, and that's also lead. That goes in there. Sweetness. I think I'm gonna make another 2 buckets. I'm gonna fill one with water, and I'll leave the other one empty. I like doing that usually, just so that I have some on me, enough to make an infinite source. Yeah. Namiku. Ah, lovely. So where will I put my nether portal? I'm thinking I probably want to put it in some building around here, or have it in some sort of dedicated central location. Like have this building eventually be for portals. The main thing with that though is that this is sort of like my base of operations, so I don't want to hear it all the time. So I'm thinking I probably should, is that a headcrumbs mob right there? Yes, it is. It's Jackenfett, whoever the hell you are. I don't know a lot of these headcrumb people, but I've gotten a lot of name tags. I've gotten In the Little Wood, I believe from Atlantis Craft, ironically. Oh no, not Hatsune Miku Facepalm. Don't worry, she's great. Yes. King Purple Raptor, Mirathi, Yorga, Jackenfett now, and SCT, whoever those people are. I only know In the Little Wood. I think In the Little Wood is Atlantis Craft. have to deal with it from Michael. Oh. Let's ride. We can escape to the great sunshine. I know your wife and she wouldn't mind. Maybe I make my portal room under here? We do have sound filters, right? Sound dampers will prevent the sounds from the sound patterns inside it from being played within in a 10 block radius around it. Right. The sound pattern represents a specific sound using the sound box, sound recorder, and portable sound dampener, which I believe just plays a sound. Yes. But the sound dampener I think I want to make. So this would actually totally be super useful, I think. I do need to make the sound recorder. Okay. I'll just take that. There's a lot of lapis involved, so... There was glass involved too? Yes. Mini coal. How can they get into your server? I am not currently on a public server. I'm just playing single player right now, so I might... Well, the main thing is this world will have to stay single player because of how all Minecraft versions before now work, at least modded. You can't port the world from a server to a single player to a server necessarily, unless it's through LAN, which I'm not doing. On top of the fact that you have to all be on the same LAN connection, so that obviously doesn't work. Yeah. Okay, then I need some glass and some more iron. I am out of iron, so I will need to process some more. And now it's gonna be the grinding show. Pepsi Cola. I'm gonna go for now, but I'll see you later. Okay, babe. Love you too. Have a good afternoon. Good evening. I'll make 4 of those for now. This requires the portable sound dampener. It also requires wool. I have 3 wool. And I know that there are sheep around on my island, right? They haven't all just despawned, right? Well, actually, I have killed quite a few sheep over time. So I might actually have to go... I don't know, like, from a distance and just wait for sheep to spawn. I mean, the good thing about being where this is that there's not really any good spaces for mobs to spawn around me, on top of the fact that my island is super well lit up, and all of the grass blocks are lit up, so mobs can, or not mobs, but animals can spawn normally. Nothing. Okay, maybe I go searching for a sheep. Ah, yes, the floating crystal. We will get into astral sorcery sometime eventually. Oh, speaking of, I just realized I never actually opened up this chest, which has aquamarine, 2 glowstone, awesome, and 2 constellation papers. Visio and Dissidia. Lovely! So didn't open up this chest, which has bones, more glowstone, awesome, and an ender pearl. All of that is very nice and useful. Now this is the way out. I should probably mark it. I don't really have any space in my inventory for anything. Put those away, that away, that right there. I need to find some sheep, so, I actually need to totally open up the preset options, circle. It is getting dark, so I'm the sheep. Sacrifice me. Bah! I thought you were saying bah, but you're actually just saying bah. Hello, Caleb Beck. Goodbye, cataplant. These things are horrible. Just imagine that facing the other direction. I would be flung off the cliffside. How lovely. Zombies and mobs and such so often spawn with swords. It's kind of ridiculous. Ooh, what is this? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh. Do I need shears to be able to pick those up? How do I pick it up? Ooh, it does say shears. Yes, that means that I can use it to, get a lot of infinite glowstone, basically. Winged everlasting. I will put my shears down in there. That's cool. Oh. I'm an evil sheep. Oh no. If only it worked that easily. Oh, there's a hostile. Yep. AIWDIS Zen. Oh, Andrew. I just saw the little Discord notification. He's just like, OMG, a new person. Because not that many people joined my Discord. That's okay, though. I should probably have kept the shears out so that I can keep shearing these amaranth plants. Also, headcrumbs mobs need to spawn less. Oh my gosh, and now it's the actual Lana Del Rey song, not just Hatsune Miku singing. Anyway, yeah, how are you, Caleb? Hatsune Miku. Oh gosh. That's right. We can escape to the great sunshine. Zombies. I'm trying to find sheep, but I don't know if sheep even spawn in this biome. Good, how are you? I am good. sloth monster. Oh gosh. I say it like Hatsune Miku now. Oh gosh, there was a creeper right behind me. Yeah. Do sheep spawn in this biome? I don't think they do. Here's another astral sorcery altar too. That's wool. Pick up any of that. That explains that. I'm just gonna alter 2. Put away a ton of this stuff. Too much. Anyway, aquamarine. Armara! Lovely. Any other chests? Yes. There are a bunch of constellation papers. Aversio, AIWDIS. Alrighty, 2 that are blank. That means that I have found all of the possible papers. Yeah, all of the possible constellations. And I am now getting to the point where there are no new constellations until I get further in Astral Sorcery. So that's cool. And grab the floating diamond. It is not a floating diamond, it is a little bit more special than that. Besides, you actually cannot pick these up unless you have a crystal wrench. I think it's called a crystal wrench. What is it? No. Astral. I believe it's the resonating wand? I think it's that. But you can't pick up those things. I'm going to stay until I have to go. Only going to stay until I have to go. That's fine. It's just nice seeing someone up. It's always good saying hi too. What was I thinking? Angry zombies are harder to kill. Let's just keep on going, because I have the feeling that I won't find a sheep nearby. Baby zombie, why? Nope. Do 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 do. Zombies with glowing swords. Just running. That's what I'm doing. Oh, nope. 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 Oh, for crying out loud, there are so many headcrumbs mobs. Oh my gosh, that was Silent Chaos. That's the one who makes Silence Gems. I'm still a sheep. Go on MC and be a sheep. No, I was about to say, did you drop something special? No, you just dropped a name tag. Like they all do. I don't know if I should turn that off in the mod pack, because I feel like dropping so many name tags is kind of like annoying. Because none of them stack. So it's starting to become a problem. No, you do not oh. Okay, then. Oh, great. You've inflicted me with slowness. Orange Balsam. Nightshade. Faint Amaranth. Nemesia Micranthia. What software do you use? I use OBS, Open Broadcast. OBS Studio. Ooh, I think I know what this is. This is what I think it is. It's a Minecraft dungeon. Okay, just light this place up. And in the chest we have, ooh, Enderil, which only does 7 attack damage. A fob watch. Relationships in you from Minecraft comes alive. A machine upgrade. A steel pickaxe from Railcraft. No. Ender pearls, a bunch of gunpowder, some pumpkin seeds, which is much appreciated. Mana in a bottle. The rest is kind of, well, I can use rotten flesh to make it into turn rotten flesh into leather. Yeah. And common urns. I also got skeleton and creeper soul gems. Yeah, and I now have a bunch more regenerations in my fob watch. Enderil I can add to just sort of a collection, I guess. I do want to have sort of like a haul of trophies and such, so that'll be pretty cool to add to that. And yes, both of these are common urns. So, Potion of Regenerative Healing from plants. So that's actually cool that that's added. And then, is a mining pack wrecked? Yeah, that's picking up those. That's cool though. So this actually gives me 2 spawners, one of which I can just kind of use for XP, one of which I can use for XP and resources. So I could actually totally turn that spawner into like a legit vanilla-esque spawner room, so that's cool. Okay, muchas gracias. I will, for now, I think, just waypoint up here. So Thumbjin, Thumbcraft Dungeon together. Thumbjin with spawners. So that's cool. I can also totally tear this apart for some future things that use the Monster Cobblestone. That's what I was trying to say. Very pretty flower. The plants mod is definitely going to fill my inventory over time. I need to have multiple chests specifically for plants, by the way. Because I believe that it actually, lotus seeds. Ooh! That's a random things thing. Random things thing. I'll leave behind a few of these. Saffron. Ooh. And you can eat saffron. You can use it for orange dye too. So that's cool. Vova, are there penguins in your pack? Hey. Hello. No, I do not have the Waddles mod installed. Actually, there are penguins from the Twilight Forest. Alright, blackberries. And I got some bushlings. So yeah, there are penguins in this pack. I almost completely forgot about that fact. Just collecting pretty flowers, apparently. I do still need to find, sheep. Ah, that's a squid. Gotta go, bye. Okay, see ya. Nerd, nerd. More astral sorcery structures, which is cool, because that means that I can get more loot from them, and also I think I can totally, like, just tear them apart. But also I think there tends to be, a higher, at least in my experience, there tends to be better, starlight near the altars. That might not actually be the case, but that's just what I've experienced. So, more mystical black flowers. That's nice. Lovely. Some good stuff as usual. And then more constellation papers. Don't tell me I hear Doctor and the Muse. Yes, you do. Color that usually is associated with astral sorcery, minus its slightly off whiteness. This is a biome that I haven't been to before. This is one of the reasons why I like Traverse. It has a lot of new biomes, like Glacier. That's cool. Cool. Ooh. It doesn't seem to be very... Oh, lag. Hopefully it's not a crash. Nope. Not a crash. But it is cool to see a glacier like this. Ooh, this flower. Ooh, this flower. Lovely, my bag is full. Did one of them get destroyed? You actually showed me this. Oh, right, I did. Hydrangeas, one of my favorite flowers in reality. Okay, yet another altar. I'm not gonna waypoint that. I believe this is Instant Cedar, yes. Ooh, Snapdragons. Another favorite of mine. Star of Bethlehem. They're pretty. I do need to start conserving my inventory space though. Pride Violets. Rock Time. Mystical Blue Flowers. What are these ones? These are Murray Pines. Okay. Orchid and Tuberosa. Oop. It's also about to be nighttime again, which is just great. That's probably part of why there's sudden lag. It's because there's glaciers forming. Or spawning. Placing? Best way to explain that. Ooh, this is the thing, I think. This is the thing from random things. Ooh, I don't have a high enough tier axe? Oh no, I don't have a high enough tier axe. I forget what the nature core actually does with this. It lags a bit. Yes, it does. Nature core. I'm gonna waypoint that because I forget exactly what that does, but it does something, I think. Another Astral Sorcery Altar. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, did it just cut out? No. No, it didn't. I haven't seen any sheep because this is all ice plains. More lotus. Dysentery. Lovely. Oh, SCT again. That's actually a name tag that will stack for once. Where's the stray that's shooting me? Oh, come on, you. Oh, yeah, it's not preloading or anything. There we go. Beans from random things, which we can use for flue powder. Ooh, flue powder. There's not anything mentioned for it. Flue tokens. When thrown on the ground, a flue token will create a temporary fireplace you can use to teleport through the flue network. Stand on the green flames and type your destination in chat to use it. Ooh. I think, right, it's a lot, well, it is actually just like, the Harry Potter, flue network. Ooh, that's cool. Yes, and I do still have my boat. Boat. Let's roll! But anyway, yeah, that's awesome. I think we're gonna follow the land. Yeah, there are a lot of those Astral Sorcery Altars. Harry lot of references for the win. Yes, there are. Yes, they are a winner. Also, there is actually a mod, I think, that does the Flute Network, but the Random Things mod has it, so I don't think there are necessarily a lot of needs for that unless you want to specifically not have random things for some reason. I guess Random Things does have some other stuff, but if you're trying to build like a more limited mod pack, I guess. I think one of the things that Witchery had on its to-do list before it was eventually discontinued by MNF, a Flute Network or something like it. Ooh, this is a new biome. Beach. Red Desert. Ah, there's a Red Desert in Factorio. But that's not what this is based off of. This is just supposed to be a red sand desert. Which also means that there won't be any sheep. But it was right next to a cold biome, so like... choices. Although I guess deserts do get really cold. This isn't... or at night, at least. And it depends what the desert is. I think that's a normal desert right up there, too. So, like, ooh, Chaos Node. Another. There are Chaos Nodes kind of everywhere. Much like there were Aura Nodes back when Thaumcraft still had Aura Nodes. Kind of sad that Aura Nodes have been completely, or almost completely taken away out of the mod. If I'm not mistaken, they're actually completely gone now. They're basically replaced with the Rifts, and the only remainder of what they originally had was this special type of node that the Crimson Cultists had on their obelisks, but I don't know if those structures are even spawning in this version anymore. So that's kind of just Actually, I think I have seen it. If I'm not mistaken, that was in All the Mods 3. So, Ooh, that's a Plains, I think. Even if it's just an island, I can still possibly find sheep there. Possibly? Chance? Nope, just a headcrumbs mod. Or mob. To make it look like I'm on a server with people, even if that's not even remotely the case. Oh well. The Flute Network would be cool to use, though. Actually, now that I think about it, the Flute Network, using the Random Things Flute Network would actually be a good alternative to using the Waypoints mod. Although I do have quite a lot of so the Flute Network uses the beans and redstone and ender pearls and gunpowder, and that makes 16 flute powder. And to use flue tokens, those create a temporary fireplace. You hold flue dust and you type a message. So you do need to use the flue dust over time. Meanwhile, with the Waypoints mod, I guess, it's a little bit more... you use experience to teleport between the obelisks. Tired, and I start college tomorrow at 10:10. Love ya. Thanks for a wonderful stream. Stay golden. Thanks, Noe. Have a good night, and see you around. And have a good day at college. Ooh, meteor. Ooh, and an igloo. Excuse me. Actually, hold on. I can just take it out. Here's the chest. Has a logic press. Lovely. Unknown technology. Cool. I don't really like the look of Skystone, so I'm just gonna place it all down and I was about to say, this actually looks a lot like two meteorites next to each other, but no, it's not. Beauty. You were holding a bean. Agendo. Agendo? Friano? Freyado? No? I don't even know. More fir wood, I guess. There's no Wayla tooltip for the beans, which is kind of strange. Common milkweed. Did I pick up my boat at all? No, I didn't. Honestly, I should just return to it and keep on going around the edge of the land, because that's probably for the best. Well, I did also want to take a look at the igloo, so... let's see if there's a basement to this one or not. Lovely, there is. I'm dancing with them hands. Villager and a zombie villager. And then there's Wolfsbane, which is not a super cool looking sword. Ooh, and a Fobwatch with a lot of regenerations in it. Polar Bear Soul Vial. What can you use this for? Making a Toon Solarium Pressure Plate, or clearing it? Right click on Mom to capture its soul. Oh, I could actually just straight up release a polar bear. Oh, that's what that does. My god, so many name tags. I don't know whether or not I want to have all of these on me. Good thing I have a trash can. I can just throw away the first sapling. I'll toss the duplicate one. I get some apples. Spectral biome crystal. How do you get these again? You find biome crystals in dungeon chests. They can be used to find the biome they represent using a biome radar. So that's actually not... I don't think that's a biome I can find. So, yeah. That is actually the spectral dimension biome. Splash potion of weakness. Okay. Tab. Igloo villagers. So yeah. I also can totally take this brewing stand now that I think about it. Also, toss that in there. Sorry. Hello, Whitney the Shepherd. Chat. Yes, this was the weather is nice today. You have a stubborn personality. Trade. You will trade me a bunch of rotten flesh for an emerald, some gold for an emerald. I don't have a lot of gold, so sorry. But yeah, I only have 14 rotten flesh, so yeah, sorry. I just realized. Oh, you're a farmer though. But why do you have a cleric's trades? Okay, I know Minecraft Comes Alive kind of makes it a little bit more interesting and diverse with trades and stuff, but like, these are cleric trades. But okay, let's just wait for the zombie villager to cure though. So, in the meantime, what do I want to do? I have 3 fob watches now, which is kind of absurd. The swords that I'm getting, like Wolfsbane and Andoril, I mean, even the best sword in the world. Andoril is actually about the same as a diamond sword, if I remember correctly. How well do diamond swords do? They have +6 attack damage. Well, this has 7. I think this is supposed to... This says 7 on the tooltip, but 6 on the info on it. So what is it? Explain! America, explain! But I think that's supposed to be the same as diamonds, so that's not too bad. But then I have 10 attack damage on this, so... Choices! Anyway, yeah, I have 3 fob watches. That's actually pretty nice. Which means I have a lot of lives, by the way. Like, I cannot fucking die with these things. I only have 1 on me, so like I could technically add a second one. Yeah. So now I have 2. Ooh, it gives you a little... I've never actually screwed around with this all that much, so like I've never seen how it actually looks, so like that's cool. Do I want to do it default or Zombie Doctor! You're Steve the Farmer. You don't have any sort of skin. I found a bug. I'm going to the thing. Who makes Minecraft comes alive? Well, Wild Bama Boy. Wild Bama Boy. And whoever continually works on... Oh, it just says by Willabama Boy. Well, whoever is in charge of the villager models, Steve does not have a model right now. I'm just gonna keep this playing just for this, just for grins and laughs. Well, he's offended that I said he was invisible. Trade. He can take wheat and potatoes and carrots, and we'll take an emerald for bread. So those are farmer trades, but then Whitney's a shepherd. But then again, she has... You know what? Never mind. I also lag when I look at Steve. So I think there is something really bugged with Steve right now. Yeah. I just thought it's kind of weird how Journey Map isn't showing the ice on the ocean, but then again I do have show bathymetry turned on, which means that it shows like the ocean floor, just so that I can sort of see like sea temples and such. Tiny island, possibly with a sheep. Are there any sheep? Sheepies! Oh, okay, fine. Ooh, more land! Is it a... It's just an island, isn't it? Yes, it is. There are no passive mobs on it. Some help you are. Is that some sort of berry bush? Yeah. Alrighty. This just giant area of snowy biome is kind of annoying. Oh look, there was a meteor there. Did I mention that when I saw it before? Who knows? But there are meteorites around just about everywhere. I used to think they were a lot rarer, but nah, they're actually pretty damn common. Now, the main annoying thing right now is that I have not found any decently sized plains biomes, and to boot, almost this entire thing... I think this entire thing is actually just an island. Like, it doesn't connect to any bigger landmasses. So I don't know, that might be the only other nearby landmass, or there could be some area of land, some big area of land, just about anywhere nearby. And I don't know about it, because I haven't found it yet. I have found another little island, I believe. Possibly multiple. Yes, on the looks of it, multiple little islands. which is okay, I guess, but like it's not helpful because all of these little islands don't have any animals on them, really. There's a sheep. There are multiple sheep. Oh my gosh, it's RW Tema. Oh my god, it was Tema. Oh my god, they killed Kenny! They killed Tema! That's what I thought of. Sheep, and then we can teleport back on home. Sheepies! Time it's your turn! Beans. Oh, this really does add clarity underwater. The clarity mod. I mean, it is literally called clarity. So, what do you expect? I'm just gonna add a distance marker. I'm gonna have it off so that it's not showing on the map, and go over to home because I would like to sleep away the night and get rid of some junk in my inventory. Okay. So there aren't really a lot of things that I can Wolfsbane can go in there as a soul vial. The extra are definitely going to go in there. Boat. Bean can go in there. All of the plants. I am totally gonna run out of space for those pretty soon, so we'll have to consider getting rid of some, probably. Or moving food seeds over to other places. I'll be able to also probably just put that in there, because that's actually not bad. Those and those can go in there, so can the blueberry bushings. Seeds and apples, not the gold nuggets though. Technically, gold is edible, but like... that is best suited for it here. Gold and constellation papers, the lotus seeds, sticks, so many name tags, people. Too much crap to sort, honestly. Relationships in you. The potion of regenerative healing can go in there. The sticks can go in there. Where is my... here we go, my astral tome. I would like to put all of my constellation paper that does have constellations on it in the book. There are places for those. Perfect. And then I can just toss it back in there, and it's all fine and dandy. The gravel goes in there, and lotus... I don't think you eat lotus. So, Bitumen, flux, I think will go in a different one, since this is kind of just like nature. Ender pearls can go in there. Aquamarine, glowstone, gold nuggets, gold. I have literally just enough space for that. Grass can be just set down outside, and then broken. Okay. That's all I really have to do with that. I don't really have anything else for it. Especially since I don't have Botania going, so like overgrowth seed isn't really necessary or anything. Oh crap, what else can I get rid of? Not blue, not a box. This nice hot melting simple crush capacitor dud is the property of Randolph X Tinkerer. Unauthorized removal is welcome. By the power of Enderskull, I have the incredibly tight wonder capacitor. To different machines to find out what it does, or ask on Google. I have no idea what those do. I think these are 2 guide API books. I might be wrong, but I think that's the case. What the hell else? Oh, I can make a bookshelf. Bookcase. Yes, it uses some slabs. Books in here. I think it's cool that I got Silent Chaos. Extra fob watch. So mana in a bottle. Yeah. Just all these books can go in here. Just that's awesome. That is great to me. Toss some wood slabs in there. Make some extra wood planks just to keep there. Gunpowder and pumpkin seeds can go in there. This I can throw in the glowing flowers, the faint amaranth. I probably should come up with a good place to put saplings. Maybe instead of having planks in there, maybe I put saplings in there with the wood, but I feel, or the logs, but I feel like they kind of deserve, the logs deserve their own thing if they're not going to be put in with planks. That's kind of how I feel about that. Marble. And then just take all of this crap. And then also in here. Diamonds are forever. Alright, so finally we have the ability to do the sound thing that I've been wanting to do. We need 4 string. There we go. We can make the sound dampener. I think, where's the best place to put this? I believe I will do it like this. I will put the sound dampener right there. I will create the portal. It will be right beneath my face, but that is fine because I will have it dampened using this sound recorder. Portal ambient is what I want to have this start. Gonna let it keep on recording, see if I can get anything besides the base portal. Stone step. I don't think that there's anything else for it to record yet. So that's cool. Oh. Well, for starters, I should probably have made a ladder first. But that's okay. I will also make a trapdoor, or a pair of them, because that's how they work. That in there, and then and the iron bars while I'm at it. The sound pattern and sound recorder can go in there. I am out of space again. I'm thinking I probably should move the doors just over here. I mean, it makes sense enough. I do need to get bigger chests, I know, so that'll be next. Since I need to make more iron, I will need to pulverize that. Paper. Ugh, where do I put the paper in here, I guess? I wanted to start pulverizing it, but I didn't. We'll switch over to map 1, because I don't feel like having all the mobs showing around me. Anyway, that sound dampener is a miracle. I mean, come on, it makes it so that you don't have to hear portal sounds. You can have your portal in your base. You can do the same with multiple other things, like if you want to dampen your mechanism machines, you can go ahead and do that without any problems. I love that. Just, you don't have to deal with making the muffling upgrades. You can do that with various mods that don't add silencing for the machines, so that you don't have to turn off your block sounds, or sometimes they're not on the block sound thing. They're like on I don't know if they're on ambient or if they're just part of master. But like, you can just avoid all the pain and hassle, and yeah, I really like that. What up, mod ads that again? Random things? Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like random things. On top of the Flu Network, which I completely forgot existed. I mean, that's another one of those things that you don't think about a lot. Or the Nature Core, which is another thing that I haven't really used. Light Redirector. Most of these have JEI entries, so that's really cool. The Light Redirector swaps the appearance of blocks placed next to it. You can disable single sides of it with a right click. Blocks on the disabled side won't change appearance. Huh. Ender Bridge. Ender Bridges teleport entities close to them to Ender anchors in front of them. There is no range limitation, but ignoring the block directly in front of the Ender Bridge, there can only be air blocks between the Ender Bridge and the Ender anchor. Okay, so this faster version of the normal Ender Bridge. And this is the Ender anchor used as a target for an Ender Bridge and also keeps the chunk it's in loaded for that purpose. Okay, so this is a special kind of thing. Online detector, which I think just detects when a specified player is online and when the player sends a specified chat message. I think that's like the password thing. Contact button. Except they are full blocks and don't react to themselves, but the block in front of them being clicked. Quartz lamp acts like a normal redstone lamp that however the light is not actually visible. It still prevents stuff like mob spawning though. Oh, interesting. Super lubricant ice. Lubricant. Oh, you don't lose momentum while moving over it due to friction. Huh. That is cool. Oh, I also just realized all the crafting tables that I have could actually be changed into this. I forgot about the fact that with random things, technically, it allows you to make any wood planks out of that. Player interface. Wirelessly access a player's inventory. Right. There's a dyeing machine. There's a imbuing station. Primarily to make imbues. Well, that's vague. What is a imbue? This is a rain shield. Prevents rain in a 5-chunk radius around it. Notification interface. A peace candle. Ooh. In 1/3 of all village churches. Cool. Block destabilizer, spectre coils. What do these do? Oh, they allow you to transfer energy, I think, wirelessly. Spectre stuff. Colored grass, different colors of vanilla grass. Okay, advanced redstone interface. There's the rainbow lamp. Is a redstone lamp which has different color depending on the strength of the redstone signal it receives. Lava waders. I believe these allow you to Obsidian water walking boots and lava charm. In addition, they allow you to walk on lava as long as you don't enter the lava. This does not reduce your lava protection bar. Ooh, which is a thing from the redstone tool. Redstone interfaces to blocks, yada yada. Okay, this is a lot of really cool, but a lot of stuff in general. Spectre Illuminator. Right-clicking on the ground in this item will spawn a Spectre Illuminator that will light up the whole chunk it has been spawned in. Right-click the Illuminator to get back the item and make the chunk dark again. Ooh, okay. That's cool. Oh, I could really use that rain shield right now. Well, actually, I could just sleep. Though it is like you're just sleeping out in the rain. Yeah. And then pink runic dust that can be placed on top of other blocks. That's not super useful. Magnetic drops from blocks you mine with a tool. The drops from blocks you mine with a tool that has a magnetic enchantment go directly into your inventory. Okay, that's cool. Time in a bottle. It allows you to accelerate the rate at which blocks tick. It passively collects time while in your inventory, while you can consume it, which you can consume by right-clicking a block with it. The first click requires 30 seconds, the second 60, the third 120, the fourth 240, and the fifth 480. The speed at which the block ticks doubles with each click. The effect lasts 30 seconds. You can only have one in your inventory at a time. Interesting. Chunk animal. Okay. So it basically just the Ender mailbox. I believe this is a lot like Forestry's mail system. Alright. So crap. What was I thinking? Right, I was actually gonna be doing some Modpack fixing. I was at the very start of the stream talking about doing that. So do I okay, so I guess I can go into game mode creative just for this. Line tweaker recipe maker. Alrighty. So what recipes I want to change, I wish this anyway, the it still shows your hotbar. The things I want to change, the machine chassis, the soul machine chassis, is used for farming station, the soul binder, the obelisk, the obelisks, the slice and splice, and the soulless machine chassis. Advanced frame for machinery, but it seems to be missing something. Do you click on it with a soul bottle? With a soul vial? Maybe. The industrial machine chassis is used for a lot of blocks and such in Ender Isle, like the crafter, lava heat exchanger. What is this? Nether kata. Never seen anything like this before. Ooh, also all the nether bricks from Netherx is included in that, so that's actually pretty nice. Okay, so the machine frame from thermal expansion. I think that this is actually a pretty good thing to use instead of, say, the simple machine chassis. So I'm thinking that the simple machine chassis should have maybe an altered recipe, and then this is based off of maybe the industrial machine chassis, or this is based off of mechanisms. How does one search options? Um, tooltip. Isn't there a way to add multiple? Thought there was a thing that you could do to make it so that you could search multiple. No, I don't know. Anyway, right. G mode. Civil machine chassis, industrial chassis. The soul chassis, I think, can be kept its own. The reinforced chassis for constructing sturdier machinery. You need end steel chassis. What is this even used for? Just for making the enhanced machine chassis, which is used for making all the enhanced machines. Okay. That's cool then. These two I plan to change, the machine frame I plan to change, and the steel actually, yeah, I need the steel casing just for usage. I'm gonna actually keep everything that I want for this in my inventory. This is gonna be used in the recipe for making this. Or is it gonna be this or no? It was gonna be this. Steel casing, and then glass here, there. Tin. Use or dictionary. Use or dictionary. Use or dictionary. And use or dictionary just so that it's universalized. So this will use tin and steel. Or I could no. The usage of tin was nice in this, but I think I actually, instead of using tin, we'll use circuits from mechanism. How about the advanced? 2 advanced and 2 basic. Mechanism control circuit 1. Yeah. Okay. And then the normal recipe for this is iron, glass, and a tin gear. Actually, I should have kept the glass where it was. Is it or dictionary? No. Yeah. So I need iron. Remove the old recipe so that people aren't able to use it. In gear. Glass. I guess this is block glass. Yes. Or dictionary. Okay. Yes, and then remove this recipe. Okay. Oh, I can do next ordict value. Yes. Then, the recipe for this. I think I'm actually not going to change that. I do, however, want to change the simple machine chassis. Now the recipe for this right now, iron bars, iron, and grains of infinity. Iron bars. Grains of infinity. Move. So that I instead have you making is this better? Because this is the simple machine chassis. It's used for not very much. You make you can make the power armor tinker table with it, which I feel like I need to actually change its recipe. You can use it to make the servo motor. The simple sag mill, the simple Stirling generator, the simple wired charger, the simple alloy smelter, simple powered furnace, simple crafter, and simple machine parts, which aren't actually used for crap. They exist though. Technically, I could actually have that be a thing used for making the change the recipe for simple machine parts and then make that be part of the way to make a simple chassis, because that would make more sense. Instead, where's some steel and or dictionary, any ingot steel allowed, and then not grains of infinity. Not tin gear. I will have I don't even think a basic circuit. 3 glass. Any block glass. Oh. Use or dictionary, block glass. Or dictionary, block glass. Okay. Mirrored. Okay. So now that's been done. We're nearing the end. I think just a few more quick changes. So, of course, sadly, the changes aren't going to show yet. Buffering, no. We can still skip some songs if necessary. I am not sure. I think that having the machine casing be as it is okay. This is going to be gated behind steel casing, wasn't it? Crap. I need to open the folder. Scripts. Mindtweaker recipe maker. Okay. The Ender.io item material. Is that all this is labeled as? I really wish I could see the labels of crap that's in my inventory because that would be really nice right now. But apparently the tooltip is broken. Which, irks me. Or dictionary names. Item simple machine chassis. Oh, just one. Save changes. The third S is silent. Oh, right, because it's not technically part of the name. In the, other thing. Yeah, now I won't get that achievement or advancement. Yeah, the third S is silent. A step closer to infinity, I believe, is get grains of infinity. So, yeah. Oh, no, that's that. I don't know what that actually is. No clue. Anyway, I am done with recipe editing for now. I do need to do some more fixing. So I think I should probably like get a big writing book or something and start setting up my idea of what stuff I want to gate behind what. Now, the main thing with this pack is that I don't want to gate everything. The main things that I'm trying to do are make mechanism come first. Now, I do think that technically the way that I have it set up is that the energy or the infuser should come first. And I guess that's kind of like a basic processor sort of thing. And then Ender.io with how powerful it becomes. I'm trying to gate Ender.io, but I feel like Ender.io could come first with its simple machine because they have nothing simpler than Ender.io. But really, making steel right away isn't a bad thing. guess getting everything behind steel technically is like, hey, steel is like steel exists. That's about it. Um, yeah, I think that's probably the best thing. Um, yeah, so I have 2 recipes to remove and 2 to add. But that isn't going to be the end of it all, of course. Yeah, this one isn't playing. This one's having problems playing. I think the song request page is having problems embedding. That's what it's. That's what's happening. Um. Oh no! Oh no! 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 My browser is having problems. That's why. That would explain a lot. That would totally explain a lot. um. Ugh. Fine then. Sometimes when I'm like constantly streaming content or whatever on another application, I'm can have problems with Chrome. So that's apparently happening right now. Okay, whatever. I think that'll do it. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Oh my god, my fashion choices. Ugh. They look so much nicer in here, but out here it's like, ugh. I'm wondering if I should add more player models just so that I have so that we can have like better looking characters and stuff. But I don't know. Aesthetic mods like that sometimes don't always have to exist, but again, whatever. Anyway, that should do it. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment any sort of names, any sort of suggested recipe changes. Try to think along the lines of easy but progressive. Basic progression, like do X before Y just so that it's a little bit more interesting than just everything is open all at once, do whatever tech mod you want. No, the idea is to push people to try and do the most advanced thing in all tech mods. Ender.io might be sort of short-sighted because a lot of the stuff in Ender.io is really just about well, it's like the factories and mechanism. Except the mechanism factories are actually pretty easy to get, I feel like. That's the main thing with them. I might have to gate those behind late game Ender.io, maybe. I could make it so that they're like an advanced version of how Ender.io does things. I don't really know. But the best idea is probably just to try and do it so that thermal expansion, which is one of the most upgradable ones, and has the most like expansive functionality and whatever, is close to last for the most part. I do think that having dynamos and stuff toward the front though is still useful because of the fact that there's so many variable power sources that you can use. They aren't all the best. They aren't all super efficient either, and a lot of them burn like really hard to get resources. So it takes a lot of effort to maintain them, especially if you're using a lot of power, like if you're using loot. So yeah, I think that'll probably be a good way to go about things, just so that players run into their own dilemmas and can solve things. That's one of the things that I like in mod packs and not having everything behind a quest. Yeah, so that should. Yeah, and don't forget to leave a name suggestion for the mod pack if you come up with one. I would very much like to see what you think is a good name. Yeah. All right, that should do it. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope one last time. This is Guy Smith signing off. Until next time, take care. I'll see you guys. Bye.